Hi friends, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through a science-backed protocol that is designed to help you get your front splits as quickly as possible. Now, the current research around flexibility training says that in order to maximize results, you must be training flexibility of that muscle group for 5 minutes per week. And this needs to be spread across 5 different sessions. So that roughly equates to 1 minute per muscle group per session. And this stretching routine is designed specifically around that protocol. So before we do get started, I will recommend that you grab yourself some blocks or a bolster, maybe some chairs if you don't have any blocks, and some pillows if you don't have a bolster. But I'm going to take you right into it, so let's get started. So firstly, we are going to come into a low lunge position on the right side. Start with the feet hips distance and step the left foot directly back, lower the left knee all the way to the ground and untuck the toes. From here, start to shimmy that right foot forward until you start to feel a nice stretch in the hip flexor. Keep your hips square at the top of the mat and your torso upright. Slightly tuck the pelvis by bringing your navel towards the spine. Here I recommend having your blocks or chairs on either side of you to ensure you are staying as upright as possible. Place the hands directly in line with your hips. Get into a position that is challenging but not too painful, and don't forget to breathe. Now from here, we are going to reach the left hand overhead, keeping your right hand on your block or chair, and add a little side bend. Remember to keep the hips as square to the mat as possible. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, just focus on feeling the stretch in the front of your left hip crease. Keep breathing, you're doing amazing. Now from here, we are going to move into our half splits pose. So bring your fingertips to the mat as you begin to push the hips back in space. Straighten that right leg and dig through the front heel. I encourage you to keep the front leg slightly bent to start with and really focus on sending your tailbone to the sky as you keep your back as straight as possible. Your hips are square to the mat, your front toes point towards the sky. Really breathe here. Now straighten the right leg fully as you melt yourself over that front leg. Keep the toes pointing skyward. Keep breathing. Send your breath to the backs of your thighs. From here, we are going to attempt our full split variation. So grab your bolster or pillows and place them lengthways directly under your hips. Have your blocks or chairs ready either side of you. Plant the palms and tuck the back toes as you begin to wiggle them backwards, and the front heel moves forward. It's okay if both legs are bent, just make sure that you use your props to keep your torso upright. If you feel like you can go further, maybe release the bolster. And breathe here. Now to come out of the splits, slide that front leg in as you ground through your palms. When you are ready, make your way to standing and give your legs a quick shake. We are going to move into our low lunge on the left now. So let's step our right foot back, shimmy that left foot forward until you feel a nice stretch in the front hip. Remember to keep the hips square and your chest shining forward. And I really encourage you to use your props to keep yourself upright. From here, plant the left palm on your block or chair, reach the right arm straight overhead and begin to bend to the left, creating a little side bend. Don't forget to breathe. Now we will make our way to half splits on the left side. Plant the fingertips, push the hips back as you straighten that front leg. Remember to keep a slight bend in that left knee to start with as you focus on sending the tailbone to sky and keeping the belly as close to the thigh as possible. Breathe here. From here, straighten that left leg and melt yourself over. Keep your hips square to the mat. Inhale to find space and exhale to build more length. So from here, we will attempt our full split variation on the left side now. So place your props where you know you need them. Plant the palms, tuck the back toes, and make your way into your fullest expression of your left splits. Use your props to keep your torso upright and activate your core. Don't forget to breathe. Maybe remove the bolster or pillows if you know you can. Amazing. Bring yourself out of your splits variation and just take a moment to chill out in whatever position is calling your name. So there you have it, guys, a 5-minute stretching routine that you can do 5 times per week to get your splits in no time at all. Like, it is actually insane how quickly I got my splits once I started following this specific routine myself, and I really hope it helps you. Just remember to be so kind to yourself along your journey. You know, not everyone is built the same. We all have different flexibility based on our genetics and what other athletic things we've done throughout our lifetime. So just be super loving and caring towards yourself throughout your journey, but I wish you all the best of luck.